Thank you so much for joining me today. We are doing a review on the event for Torghast, the Chorus of Souls. So we are, of course, going to be taking the Chorus of Dead Souls, assume the form of a Dead Soul Chorus, replacing your abilities with the Ma base spells. While in this form, you have 50% increased damage and healing, as well as 20% increased movement speed. Friendly players may merge with your form to add to the chorus. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take that. Of course, we're going to go ahead and we're going to switch over here. So for our abilities, we have Wailing Blast, launches a blast of negative energy at an enemy, inflicting 5,160 shadow damage and interrupting spellcasting, preventing any spell in that school from being cast for 4 seconds. Scream of Pain releases a wild scream, inflicting 2,322 shadow damage to enemies within 10 yards. Phase Shift shifts out of reality, reducing all damage taken by 90% for 1.5 seconds. This can be cast while casting. And of course, Twisting Shadows leap through the shadows, teleporting to a targeted location. And of course, you can see here my guildie, they did merge with me, so they are part of the chorus now. We're going to be going through this. You'll mainly be using your number 2 ability, Scream of Pain. And then whenever you can, of course, number 1. Phase Shift. Get out of that. We're slowed because of that ability. Good thing is I regen health as well as a warrior. A part of the Dead Soul Chorus increases Phantasma gain. We haven't seen that one before. We'll go with the Blair and Venom just because, of course, increased critical damage and healing. And here we go. Dangling Soul Catcher. Anytime you assume the form of the Dread Soul Chorus, return to corporeal form or heal for 13,000. Or Brand of Instability. While assuming the form of Dead Soul Chorus, your movement speed is increased by 10%. We'll take that. Like, all in all, though, it has a very slow start. I mean, it's still not bad. I mean, as far as, like, you can get in and out and be able to heal yourself for a large amount, stuff like that. So I guess if you're in combat and, like, shit was really getting nasty, you could just pop out, and I don't know what the cooldown on that is. Oh, if there is one. And ironically, I get one that has no power. I guess we'll go with the armor and block value. That might help, right? Now we got another short floor. That's not too bad, right?
Yeah.
I'm getting extra Phantasma in this form, too, because of one of the powers I got, so that's also not too bad. And then, I mean, you can pick ones that are beneficial to you at that point, too, from the Chorus of Souls. Like the damage reduction by 25% is probably not too bad. Another one that had no Chorus of Soul. A part of the Dead Soul Chorus, all damage taken is reduced by 25. We'll go ahead and we'll take that.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Let's see. Wailing Blast ruptures the target's ears, inflicting additional 420 damage every 2 seconds for 12 seconds. So we'll take Oral Fracture. That's what that... I can't quite tell what that letter was. I'll wait for you up here, buddy. Just don't get stuck again. Resistance part of the Dead Soul Chorus. Increase the Phantasma earned. We'll take that by 50%. Does that mean we're getting 50 additional Phantasma right now? Wouldn't be too bad, right? Twisted Idol. Increase the maximum number of charges of Twisting Shadows by 2 and reduces its cooldown by 2 seconds. We'll go ahead and we'll take that. A part of the Dead Soul Chorus. Time passes 20% faster for you. Increase the number of charges of phase shift. We're gonna go with the contorted hourglass.
Wild part of the Dread Soul chorus time passes 20% faster.
I think it gives you a 20% cooldown reduction.
I'm gonna try this. Let's see what happens.
Because a 20% cooldown reduction would be badass.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's good to probably take the chorus, and in that way you get things like that, because a 20% reduction, the 20% speed here, or I guess it's 30% since I've got the one. And I wouldn't worry about it, the power you get here sucks. So we're going to go here with Oral Fracture again, while Wailing Blast ruptures the target's eardrums, inflicting an additional 440 shadow damage every 2 seconds for 12 seconds, and this does stack up to 5 times here, so we're going to take that. Soul, increase the maximum number of charges of Twitching Shadow. We're going to take that because we did just get the buff. Anytime you assume the form of Dead Soul Chorus, return to corporal form, you're healed. Take that because right now we don't have the heal power yet. I'm going to come over here, let's see what the vendor has. I wouldn't worry about buying the Ravenous Anima Orb here because the power you get.
I'm just checking everything else.
Radius of Scream of Pain is increased by 5 yards. The cooldown of Wailing Blast is reduced by 2 seconds. Phase shift heals all nearby friendly. We'll probably take that. We're gonna go with that.
Oh shoot. I may have already moved on.
That. Yeah, we'll take that. No worries. We already used all the one orb, so I'm coming up right now. Anytime you assume the form, we'll take that, just because insane heal. I will admit, though, being able to teleport like through traps is amazing, right?
Yeah.
I guess it comes down to what floor and all that, too, and how valuable it would be. At least take it if the first powers suck. I guess I could have dodged that. Radius of the Scream, we'll take that. Be this guy. Of course, anytime a Dead Soul Chorus, you are part of cast phase shift, you are healed for that, so we'll take that. Let's see. A cloud of... Oop, got stunned while I was looking at my anima power. Why is this thing evading?
Oh, that might be around it.
Break these pots.
No, we're still in combat.
Chew on that gizmo. Take that. 100% crit? Hell yeah! And I say 100% because I already have one, so that would give me 2 now. I wish it like changed the way we looked rather than just putting you in my belly.
Yeah.
Like it like made us more like badass, and like by the time you get like 5, you might as well just be like the Terragu, kind of like a situation.
See how much damage I did?
Let's see, well, assuming the form of Dead Soul Chorus, your movement speed is increased by 10%. I think that will take us up to 40% altogether. What'd you hit him with? Okay. Yeah, so every time I teleport, you're getting all that crit.
Want to try teleporting? Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
100% crit strike. See, we should use it right before you go to a boss fight.
I've been teleporting throughout, like, any time. I've got, like, 6 charges of it. Like,
Yeah.
my teleport's no joke. Of course, Dead Souls, the cooldown of Wailing Blast is reduced by 2 seconds. We'll take that. I've been just going pure...
That's a lot of crit.
Since I'm the driver, I was like, I've been going pure chorus. Some of the powers aren't bad, I will not lie. Oh yeah, that's how you guys want to play?
Well, the only time I pick them usually is when it's like while you're part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it definitely gets a lot stronger. I've never seen this one before. But it gets a lot stronger as you progress. Do I feel like, though, if I went pure warrior abilities and just had my execute, I'd be great single target. But I feel like this you can do like mass pulls and just like destroy.
No.
And I mean, it's great to like, I guess, be able to get like that crit for everybody. Because like, could you imagine Ree having 100% crit with some of his mage abilities?
Yeah.
Things would just get melted. Railing blast by 2 seconds. We'll take that.
No.
You might already have him, maybe.
Powerful.
Shouts, that doesn't do me good. We'll take the versatility, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna try something too.
What are you gonna try?
Oh, we're already started. Oh, we got fear in the middle of Convoke.
Part of the Dead Soul Chorus. Time passes 20% faster for you. Take that. So we're going to take the Contorted Hourglass. So it looks like the Contorted Hourglass you can get a few times, because I think I've got like 2 of them.
Was 300. Give me another 300 from spending 5.
Yes, no power there for Chorus of Souls. Increase the maximum number of charges of phase shift. We'll take that.
Oh yeah, 20% faster for you. So now it's 40% faster.
Let's see what we got here. Radius of Scream. Phase shift nearby target friendlies. We'll take that. Speed. Phase shift. Okay.
I just bought like all. Let's see, melee attacks. No. Nope.
How fast I am now.
Wait, what's this last one? Increase the maximum number of charges. Nope. Okay.
We're gonna melt him.
Pretty much.
Oh, lol.
Yep. Still not as good as that other one with my. Oh, the start surge this time was bigger, but yeah. That was insane.
Let's get out of here, my little belly buddy. Wah! So in part, there are still benefits to even high-ranking players. One thing I noticed is definitely if you take the starting power, you do get like the 20% cooldown reduction.
So what is that? 1,000.
So, and then you can also get the 100%
Soul
crit when they phase shift, or not phase shift, when they do the twisting step or whatnot. That crit is amazing. It could really power up another player, especially if you're carrying someone that has a huge amount of DPS with you. The heals and the tank are also beneficial. It does take time to kind of power up and get it where you want it.
I really should do whatchamacallit, but I just don't.
But you kind of have to have a player that's just going to be solely dedicated. I wouldn't recommend it as a solo, because it does kind of cap your damage kind of hard. If you're just going to do solo, I'd probably recommend just being solo. But if you're definitely running with a friend on a week like this, I would have one, whoever's probably going to be the lower end DPS, probably take it. That way they can also, you can get the increased crit for the players, and then even the cooldown reduction definitely comes in handy as well. But it is definitely a step up from Beasts of Prodigum. Definitely a step up. Especially with the crit that you can get from the teleporting. You get 2 of those, and that's 100% crit at all times. As long as the person's phase shifting. Or not phase shifting, doing the shadow step. And then with the cooldown reduction, 40% is amazing. You gotta think that'd be putting a lot of stuff, you know, bigger stuff on short cooldowns. Things that it might affect, probably like the hunt on demon hunters probably won't work because you don't move. So I'd be curious on that. You do get more Phantasma. You can get things to increase your Phantasma there as part of it, but you're pretty much a tank slash healer with a whole bunch of AoE. But it definitely hard caps your DPS. I wouldn't expect you to pull more than 10k unless you're doing a huge AoE